There you go.
Ooh,
Something actually happens on this channel again.
Yeah.
wow. It's
We're
been
back.
a
We're not
while.
dead. We are
We're
alive.
back,
We're
ladies
here.
and gentlemen,
Yeah.
Mostly ladies.
boys and girls.
Right. Anyway, Liam, this is your part. Come on.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
I have to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Oh,
because
You should.
interrupted
Sorry,
you
it's
now.
been a minute. It's been a minute. Hi everybody. Welcome back to Seventh Row, but we're not in Arminard this time. We have returned to my world of Villendorius for a special 2-session, hopefully only 2. I know you lot.
No problem.
2-session story based in my world until we return to Arminard in a few weeks. Yep, we're all excited about that.
Woohoo.
Before we get
Pure
started.
sarcasm.
Yeah. Before we get started, it's been a while, so are there any announcements? Yellow.
I think one. No, hey, don't put me on spot. I think 7 has an announcement to make.
Nope.
Do I have an announcement to make? What?
I mean,
Your life situation changed a little bit.
Oh yeah. I haven't slept in a month.
Ta-da!
and why?
That's what me and the doctor are trying to figure out at the moment. That's not a joke, by the
Wow.
way.
Oh.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but anyway,
Okay.
I the reason that you haven't seen anything of Seventh Roll in like 2 months is because I apparently became a father.
Apparently.
Apparently.
My wife told me all of a sudden that, you know, she was gonna push out a little one, and I was like, okay, cool. Do I have
Oh
to
yeah,
be
by the way, tomorrow I'm having a baby. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, do
Oh,
I have
wow, I
to
thought
be
you were just
present
getting
for
fat.
that, or like, you know, what's the yeah.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be glad they were in a promotion one buy one get one free.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
We'll get one free.
Please shut the fuck up, Yellow.
Right.
Anyway, yeah, so that's my announcement, seeing as Yellow doesn't want to do his job anymore. What am I paying you for, man?
You're not paying
Are we
jack
paid?
shit anymore.
Wait, we're getting paid?
Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell?
In me not murdering you, energy.
Where's the money, Lebowski?
Show me the money.
Where's the money? Where's the money?
I was slightly debating like having less charisma than my Steel Defender, but I couldn't make it work, sadly enough.
Well,
I think the cameras on the stream layout are a bit wonky.
How so?
Well, I can only see Alicia from the eyes upwards.
Alicia's fault.
What?
I can't see the half of Yellow's face, and I'm really
That's
far
my
in the corner.
fault.
That's Yellow's fault.
Yeah.
This better?
Yes. That
Yeah,
is
just
better.
lean over like that for the next 2 hours. Yeah,
Yes, exactly. Or, you know, move your camera like.
I'll just move mine.
oh, I'm very zoomed in for some reason.
Other way. Oh, fuck it.
This is what I'm getting through Teams, guys.
Yeah. Right, everyone ready then? No more announcements
so.
or anything?
No,
Cool.
Never. But go for
Fine.
it.
Fix the camera question
All
mark?
right then.
Yes, of course.
It's been 9 years since the end of the Void War. A lot has changed in that time, most notably the world itself. The Void fields are not basically gone, replaced by grass fields, trees, mossy mountains, with the exception of the exact location where the Void Tear used to reside, now known as the Void Zone. Almost a perfect circle where no life can grow, as well as the ruins of Maldranis, which just seems corrupted beyond belief. But that's not where our story today is. Our story today begins in Xandril, at an inn known as the Blade's Bite, the main chapter of an adventurers guild founded by Queen Cassilla herself about 8 years ago, after being rescued from what was basically death by a group of adventurers no one thought would even live past 2 days. So she made this guild, thinking maybe she could find more people like this. And today we are in Blades Bite Inn, where there is a group of adventurers who have just returned from a fairly easy quest, but it was the only one available. And this is where you four are all sat around a table, having a drink, having food, whatever it is that you'd want to do to celebrate. Just enjoying, in this case, a free drink.
Yes.
While you're in the middle of your little festivities, well, the first thing you notice is you're the only ones there. There's literally no one else there except the barkeeper. An orc known as Biruk Elstein. And he's there just cleaning glasses, wiping up, making sure that you guys aren't breaking everything like you usually do. And you see a castle guard come in, speak to Biruk for a moment, and he points in your direction. And this guard walks over to you and says, I have a missive from Queen Casilla. Your presence is requested at the castle. Who is in charge here? Don't all speak at once.
Not me.
Abus will take the charge. Abus will take
Does
the
he
charge
have
and
to?
the charge.
Excuse
What
me.
does that queen require?
Everything is in this letter, and he hands you a piece of paper.
Is this from the queen?
Yes.
Show me
Yes.
the way.
It seems ever so slightly racist, man.
It's fine.
You should have read his backstory. It was hilarious.
Oh dear motherfucker.
So stupid.
Yeah.
Damn. Join our Discord.
If
See
you can't,
the backstory.
the castle is that massive building over there. If you can't find your way, then you should not be an adventurer. Just show them that, and they will let you in.
Abus will show everyone the way.
Good.
Did a boost get a stroke? Like what the fuck, man?
There's a clear look of confusion as well as a little bit of fear in the guard's eyes as he takes a couple of steps back and says, "Well, best hurry," and then turns around and leaves.
A boost will take his time.
No. Abus will hurry. Abus puts down his like jug of whatever the fuck he was drinking, and he like forcibly tries to push people out the door of my party. That is.
Chill, dude.
Yeah.
Mind the silk.
Abus does not mind the silk. We go.
I don't give a shit if you like the silk or not. I literally had this imported. Okay, fuck off.
Should probably ask who's who. Also, why do we have like? There's only like 2 names in the thing.
Mm-hmm.
We have Rojo and Sir Victor. Who is the pet and the professor?
I am the professor. And I have my
So
pet
you have
with me.
a boost, then you have the pet, and then you have the professor.
The professor. Yeah,
Right there.
I am the professor. How hard can it be? Like, come on. You've known me for years now.
Yet I still don't know your name, apparently.
You
We'll
are
get to that
aware
part.
of the fact that his intelligence is clearly not the highest in the group, right?
Yeah, no, I don't.
Yes.
Definitely not.
You can call me the professor. That's the only name you need to know.
Is the your first name or your last name?
It's the last name.
Middle.
Middle.
Ah, okay.
Like every well-known person, I don't need last name. It's like Beyonce.
His first name is I am.
Oh, yeah.
Are you gonna start fucking dancing as well? Are you gonna start singing? You're gonna start performing?
No thanks.
No,
That's
that's
not
my
good.
job.
Yeah.
You just hear Biruk from the bar saying, "Better hurry up. Queen's waiting for you."
Alright, I'm gonna just
Oh,
head outside towards the. How late is it? Is it like morning, evening? What do you mean?
It's about early afternoon, maybe about 2-3 o'clock.
Oof,
Solid.
day drinking.
It's a nice day outside, so we go forward.
Okay.
Alright.
At
And
least
you
I
head
do.
you head towards the castle. It doesn't take you very long because this inn, because it was founded by the queen, is situated just outside the main castle grounds. So you don't have to travel very far. It takes you about 10-15 minutes to get there.
Okay.
Guards let you pass because you have the royal seal printed on the piece of paper that was given to you. You come up to the main gate of the main building of the castle, where you're greeted by a well-dressed knight. He looks more. The armor looks a little bit more formal, more for presentation rather than practicality. But he greets you. Like, Second Lieutenant Brian Lockus, I'm here to take you to the Queen. Follow me.
Good day, Brian Lockett. My name is Abus. You will show me the way.
We'll get to that when we see the Queen.
He has spoken.
I did not fucking plan for this, by the way. This whole fucking like
Yes,
I was
you
gonna
did.
I was gonna use the accent. I didn't actually mean to do the whole fucking Ugandan knuckles thing of like, oh, Queen, show me the way. This is just actually just panning out perfectly, just without it even knowing anything.
Just want to like go to the professor and go, you do realize we put him in charge, right?
That's what happens when you don't speak up again.
I'm fine with
Wow.
looking from the background.
And he leads you through a few corridors, through this big entrance hallway, entrance hall, very, very palatial, very well decorated, silver and gold filigree everywhere. And you're led off to a side room, which looks like a meeting room. This large table, many chairs, paintings of previous royals on the walls, and at the other end of the table is Queen Casilla herself. Wait here. My lady, the adventurers you requested. Thank you, Brian. She stands up, looks at you four, and I don't believe I recognize you. Please, before we get to business, please introduce yourselves.
Is she looking at us or?
Yes. She's looking at you specifically right
Yeah,
now.
figured. My queen, the name is Abus. I am mighty orc of the big tribe. Of the big heat. Do you know the tribe, the big heat?
The big heat.
The big heat.
Brian, what is he saying? I believe he's saying the big hit, ma'am. Oh, yes, I know.
Yes, Brian knows. He's smart man. He understands.
I'm like low-key imagining that the only reason that me and Abus are in the same party is because I originally thought a big hit as in a good music piece.
I can
Top of
play a
charts.
mighty drum. I can play an excellent drum. So,
You're my percussionist then.
We can start the band.
but I just fucking realized how racist my character is. I didn't even fucking intend for this.
Yes.
I gave her a fucking drum as well. What do you
Yes.
mean? I didn't intend for this.
I have been saying that for 15 minutes!
Yeah, but I forgot I had the drum.
Well, you've made the bed now.
Yes.
We're getting
Well,
cancelled.
it's interesting to meet you, Abus.
And he does like a little bow as well, like actual proper, proper bow. He still respects the queen. He may be a little slow and stupid, but
Okay. You there? Who are you? What's it? Yella's character.
Oh yeah. Hi. You can know me as the professor. First name the, last name Professor.
Professor
this
of
is my-
what?
Professor of this bunch of idiots. No, professor of the finer arts and crafts.
Ah,
Uh,
engineer of
Comes-
sorts.
Yeah, you can say something like that. Yeah, bit of a tinkerer.
I'm a bit of one myself. Nice to meet you.
This is my latest creation, and he like gestures towards a pet, and everyone has seen like Spot the robot dogs. So it's a bit like that. He's my finest companion that I can trust.
That is quite fascinating. Very well
I
done.
also have a little companion, and I show like a fucking pot on the like a fucking pot on my back.
Yes.
It's like a really shitty clay pot.
She
Like a little like a
looks at
lid
you
on it.
with the, like you can tell she's sort of trying to pretend to be polite here. It's like very nice, very
Mhm.
nice.
Welcome.
And you too?
So,
Do I go first or you go first?
I mean, to be fair, let's save the best for last. So you go first.
My name is
Oh,
Rojo, and may the spirits be with you, my queen.
And you, Rojo?
Do you have your totem already?
I can't say I have one.
Then I gonna ask the spirits to give you one.
Okay. Go ahead.
Do you also follow the spirits? The
Yes,
spirit of Tao.
No, just the spirits of our ancestors.
Tao is my ancestor,
Oh,
Yes.
cool.
and the spirits be restless.
And which animal is thou?
He is not an animal. He is big as mountain, strong
But
as
all
stone,
our spirits are
courageous
animals.
as lava. What did you say? I actually didn't hear it.
All our spirits are animals.
I do not think he is an animal, but he can act like animal. Big, fierce,
That's good.
mighty strong, big as mountain.
I want to say maybe it's a monkey, but that might be wrong.
Cut the stream! Cut the stream! We're fucking
let's all
cancelled.
get cancelled.
Oh god.
We're so fucking dead.
Oh no.
For
So
once, it's not
we're
me.
saying our party
It's
is a
out of
guy who
them.
can't remember his name, a racist caricature, and a cult worshipper. Okay, nice.
So far.
Okay, then who are you?
Someone who doesn't want to be intermingled with these people. Anyway.
Why are you? Yeah, why are you?
Did you have for
I
the
am
past 2
start-
years?
Yes, I am starting to wonder that now. I don't know why this is the moment where my conscious is catching up to me, but anyway, you see a relatively tall half elf who has like heavy armor on, shield, but you notice that most of like the width, let's say, is mostly from the armor, because underneath he's actually pretty fucking skinny. Which might have something to do with the fact that he has magical gauntlets that help him carry literally everything. And yet at the same time, he's also carrying like some instruments on his back. And he pretty much just makes a bow for the queen. And very, how do I say this? You know, with all of the performance arts in the world, just like kind of goes, Sir Victor Tin II, my lady. I am a traveling bard / paladin who has been fighting the evils and creating the stories of these nitwits.
Of Abus. Do not forget the name of Abus.
Of Abu's Clues, yes.
And the spirits. Please tell me we're actually fucking using that name. That's actually hilarious. What the hell? Abus Clues. God fucking damn it.
Oh, so you're a bard then? Okay.
Yes, I
Oh,
have
God.
been known to have created a long list of stories to entertain and make sure that people have a good time.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. As long as you don't spend more than 5 minutes with him.
I'll bear that in mind.
I mean, I know that nobody wants to spend more than 5 minutes with you, but you know.
Duh.
You can call me by my last name, please.
no, we're on first name basis. It's okay. We've
Alright.
known you for years now.
All right,
Damn it.
I am.
The queen leans over to Brian, and you can just about hear her. She's almost not trying to keep a secret. Like, just the best ones you could find? They were the only ones there, my lady. Well, as you're here, I best explain why I summoned you here. I suppose you're all aware of the small town just north of Vasilin of Estrovan.
Mm-hmm.
Not personally.
Well, you will do soon. For a while now, we've had our eye on a former member of the Royal Alchemists who went, let's just say, batshit crazy, and started performing some rather questionable experiments. He was since exiled from the castle, and he left Xandril. So presumably found some place to build a lab of his own. But we've been keeping tabs on him. And for a while, he's been taking the local flora and fauna from the local forests surrounding Estrovan for whatever these experiments may be. For the most part, we deemed it unnecessary to take action, as it seems that he was just staying away from the local populace. But we have received a message a few days ago that that is no longer the case. It would seem that he somehow amassed his own little personal army, and 3 days ago he attacked Estrovan and captured many people. Presumably his experiments no longer required local wildlife, but required something more sentient. We don't know what he's planning to do with them. We don't know if they're still alive. Your mission is to go to Estrovan, find out exactly what happened, find this alchemist known as Elazar, and hopefully rescue as many people as you can. But the main point is, Elazar needs to be gone, if you catch my drift.
Right.
This has gone too far. Do you accept?
I accept, my queen.
What is
Good.
Yes.
Now, I would stay longer, but I do have other pressing matters I do need to attend to. So I'll leave any questions you may have to my trusted advisor, Brian, and I will bid you good day. She bows and then elegantly leaves the room. To the point where you don't even, like, normally when someone walks, they sort of there's a little head bob. She's like perfectly, almost like she's floating as she leaves the room. Right. Any questions?
Do we get a contract for this?
Yes. There has already been one written up. If you do this, any survivors will be rewarded. You'll be rewarded with gold.
Okay.
And as well as any item from the royal treasury that you desire.
So how are we divvying up a boost part?
What do you mean?
Well, you said any survivors.
Oh, okay.
You're muted, man.
Muted.
Abuz is the strongest. He may be mute, but he's the strongest.
He unmuted.
Abuz has been unmuted.
Right.
No,
So,
no,
you're
no.
21.
Let me just go over the contract pretty quickly. No.
As you wish.
It's fine. Fine. Can I just certain? Could you
Yes.
have you seen this before? This specific kind of wording. If someone dies, a tenth of the gold pieces will go to the successor of this person. This is new, right?
Yeah, I think that they started inventing these weird guys. The notaries, for some weird reason, started adding these like weird little rules to these contracts.
Okay, cool. Nice.
Is it like a contract for each of us, or if it was like one as a whole party?
It's one as the party.
Okay.
You all have to sign it, but it's just one for.
Once it's like my turn to like write, I go.
Don't say it.
So now you put the pen onto the parchment?
I like
Yes.
put it through.
Do
It
you
just
have
through the paper.
spares?
That will do. That will count.
May the spirits guide him.
Yes.
Thou will guide me.
So you will sign it then, yeah?
Yeah.
Sure.
And how much gold is it per person? What is it?
20,000.
Holy shit!
Oh,
That's so much food.
Wow.
Well, we know where Abus's priorities are.
Yeah.
No, okay, you guys would know this because how long have we been traveling with each other as a
Yeah,
party?
just
wow.
under 2 years.
Okay, yeah, you would probably have known like the vast majority of money that Abus earns would like go to his tribe to like get caravans of food basically because his tribe is basically absolute dog water and has nothing. His dog shit hunters can't farm for shit and he's like the only source of income.
Okay, we're traveling with Luffy. That's what we're here. Is
Oh.
there something like weird in the contract, Liam?
Make an investigation check if you want to read it.
Oh, could I help him with that?
Sure.
I will not attempt.
So you can roll this with advantage.
Is it written
I guide you?
in common or in what language is it written?
It's written in common.
Okay, then I could actually read it. Okay, because I know like 2 languages and one of them is common and the other one is non-existent. So I know common and that's it.
With an 18, you don't notice anything weird. Just some of it is just a very fancy calligraphy.
Okay, so just the typical amount of loopholes, not like any special
Yeah.
ones, you know.
Not the special kind of loopholes, yeah.
Yeah. Just
And there's nothing funky about it. It just seems like it was a contract made, but sort of in a hurry, but something that they needed to have legal binding for anyone that went on this mission,
yeah, fair.
and a
Uh,
large
quick-
reward to be
Quick
enticing.
question. Wasn't the queen the one that was resurrected in the last mission a couple of years ago? 9 years ago?
9 years ago, the Queen was resurrected by a group of adventurers. She was considered dead, but her soul was actually just trapped in a stone of Nihilith.
And everyone's fine with her being the queen.
Yes,
There's no.
she was quite loved beforehand, and during that war that brought her back, the king died.
Yeah, fair.
Okay.
Seemed right that she just would resume the throne.
Okay.
Great.
Are we like supposed to leave immediately, or are we going next day?
The
or
sooner
like,
the
how would
better.
Do we have
We-
means
We
of
don't know
travel?
how long these people may have.
Do we get means of travel?
There are horses waiting for you at the stable at the northern gate.
Horses.
Oh,
Ooh,
damn.
Abus doesn't like horses. That's a pain.
That's a
I mean, he
Abus's
likes
problem.
horses, but usually to take a bite out of him, not really to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't suggest trying to eat these ones,
He's not going to eat them alive. He's not a monster. You know.
and then I
First-
wouldn't advise trying to
Okay.
slaughter them. Do not harm them in any way.
Okay. These are
I-
royal horses.
I will look for that.
Abus is like, ooh, royal horses. That probably tastes real fucking good.
Like a royal
Royal
McChicken,
spirits.
like it's special.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Now you get what I'm saying. Royal McChicken.
Is there something about the horses in the contract? Just no, just for certain.
Now it is.
Okay,
No,
cool.
mentioning horses.
Cool.
No, he's not going to eat the horses unless they actually perish.
I keep
then
an eye
he's not
on
going to
that.
waste food.
Okay.
Okay, that's a good question. If they
Attention.
die due to something else, that isn't my fault.
No. We're gonna.
I'm just saying.
We're gonna subtract it from the 20,000 gold piece.
That's
Of
fair.
you. Yeah.
That's
It's like 400 gold. Don't worry about it.
And we give it a proper burial? No.
burial.
We'll let the
Yeah.
spirits guide
Burial,
it. Yeah.
yes, very good.
Yes. And let his spirits go to the ancestors.
Thou spirit tells me to eat.
We are never leaving, are we?
This is why I
Sessions,
said
you
it.
said.
Hopefully,
2 sessions. Make that 4. No,
So
okay, we'll
how
leave it.
how
People
far
like-
is it to Eisenthal?
To Isenthal.
Doesn't tell.
To Eisenthal.
Bring the hobbits to
That's not your destination, but
Yeah, I was about to say that's.
Isental would be about a day.
And
Oh,
On
where
horse
was
would
our
be on
destination
horse would be
again?
half that time.
Where are we going? Ah,
We're
Estrovan.
going to
Holy
Estrovan.
fuck.
I literally put a circle around it.
Yeah, you did.
It helped.
Right there.
Oh yeah, there. Thank you.
We're in Zandril.
Yes.
Okay.
On foot would be a 4-day travel. As you have horses, it would only be 2.
Okay.
Are these safe roads to travel?
Yes, these ones are safe. So
Okay.
there's no encounter rolls here.
Or
If you were going, say, north to Kelithran, then not so much.
He specifically says here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we need anything else from this?
Maybe some
Lovely
food
gentleman.
for the Abus.
Do you
Are
know?
there any other questions you want to ask Brian before you leave?
There's like he did a experiment first on wildlife, and now he has like abducted a lot of people from the city. That's
Yes.
all.
Okay.
That's most of the information that you have.
Yes, we like I said, we just received word from this today from a guard that was sent with the message from Captain Reinhardt.
All right.
Okay.
If you have
Let's-
anything else, you will have to ask him when you arrive.
Good. Thank you very much.
Right. I'm sure you know the way out.
Yes.
Good luck.
The spirits will guide us.
Because
You are
because,
right, but not the
because,
spirit that you think.
because Lars is slightly curious. Was that Brian from the previous campaign?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
He's the one you helped survive,
Yeah.
who ended up managing to get back to his family.
Wait, wasn't he human? What race is he?
He's human. He was second lieutenant. He was just second lieutenant of the Royal Guard at the time, but now he's been promoted to Royal Advisor to the Queen.
How old is he? I thought he was like super old in the last one. So is he?
No, Brian
Yes,
wasn't.
he was early 30s, so he's now
40.
about 40, 41.
Ah, okay, I thought he was like 60 something for some reason. So I thought, damn, is he fucking still doing this at 70? Bro's fucking.
That was the first lieutenant, but I think he was a traitor, right?
That was the 60-year-old was Ken.
Eh. Okay.
Where is he? Yeah, Ken Gelthus. He's the Red Grey Dragonborn Commander
I
General.
see. Okay.
All right. What we doing? We leaving? We go?
I guess we leave. Do we need anything specific? Like, do we will we have also food for along the way? Is that provided with the travel, or do we need to buy that?
That would you would have to provide on your own.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So we probably need to go shopping a little bit to at least get like.
you
wheat.
have a druid with you.
Do you have good berries?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a question.
We're gonna look for food.
To be fair,
There it
I
is.
did buy rations for myself, so I mean,
I
I
didn't.
didn't.
I didn't. Not gonna lie. So I still got 9 gold left, so I will buy some
I have
rations.
920 gold left.
Okay, Abus is gonna do some quick math here. It's gonna take 2 days, but we're gonna take 4 days just in case, and then 4 days to get back, so 8 days plus 2 just to be sure. He's gonna buy 10 days of rations. How much is that?
2 gold pieces.
How much?
I think 2 gold.
Yeah,
gold pieces?
it's about 2 gold. Yeah,
Alright, I will buy 2 gold pieces worth of
That's-
rations.
Same.
because basic supplies like rations and potions and whatnot aren't.
Oh, oops,
Those are
sorry.
just the normal prices. I'm not pricing them individually.
5 gold
Alright.
pieces. I thought it was 2 silver pieces per,
Ah,
but it's
2,
5
okay.
silver pieces per.
That's
Alright.
fine.
So
That's
2
fine.
gold pieces or not?
5.
5 for 10
Five.
days.
But then
Even
did
I
you
misremembered.
also like and your pet, like the horse, also needs to eat and stuff?
Oh, good point.
The horses have their own
Ah, okay.
supplies with them.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Rations and stuff.
Nice.
Okay,
Alright.
that's that.
Let's go.
Hippity hoppity ho.
Right. All ready to travel?
Hippity hoppity, this horse is now my property. Let's go.
Temporarily.
Temporarily, but it is. And it will be permanently if it ends up in my belly.
Well, only for about 12 hours. Depending on the
A booze does have a booze does have a pretty good metabolism.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so
Alright.
you load up on all the supplies you need.
Yes.
You head
Right.
up to the northern gate. You have there 4 horses waiting for you. There are actually 5. They were expecting 5, but there's only 4 of you. Yeah.
Shots
So,
fired.
yep. So you'll mount up and then off you go to Estrovan.
Mhm.
2 days of travel, not a lot happens. It's the roads are fairly empty. You don't see many people. At most, you see a wandering salesman or one of the local lumberjacks from the forest.
Boost greets
So
him. He like greets everyone on the way constantly.
Yep. You wander by a local fisherman. Morning.
Morning.
No,
Wait,
you
there's a
do
fish
not
in it.
get to steal his fish. God damn it, Boost! Fucking
I do not steal food. I
Yeah,
make
yeah,
my
yeah,
own food.
yeah. tell that to the guy we met last time we were here. God damn it.
I paid him an honest fee.
Yes.
That's because you can't count.
Should have done
One
it for you.
copper is not 1 gold.
But it's nice color. It is the color
A
of
coin.
the earth.
What if he's
A
colorblind?
coin is a coin. It doesn't matter which one it is.
His coin is the color of the ground. The ground is the strongest.
Yes.
Yes.
I will
Very
make you
logic.
eat ground if you don't travel further.
Right, so 2 days of inane babble later.
Bickering. Yeah.
You reach-
And that's
fucking-
why the spirits are. Do you understand, Professor?
That's the 7th time you've said that, Rojo. God.
Liam.
How
quick
the
question.
fuck is this party a thing, by the way?
Yeah.
Like, how we
It's a
have
good
like
question.
4 characters that are so fucking different from each other. There's no fucking way these morons would all be in the
This
same
is what
party.
happens when you use Group Finder.
It's like
we found a fucking party on Craigslist.
yeah, the 5th
I
person would
was
buy us all
invited
together.
by a
Oh.
party.
So it was ranked solo queue. Gotta love it.
Liam, quick question. I still have
Yes.
4k left gold pieces. How much greater healing pots would there be?
Oh, how many available?
Yeah.
There would be 3 available.
Sold. How many normal healing pots are there?
As many as you need.
Good. So that's still
All right.
2k worth of normal healing pots.
In
So 40.
every campaign, we have someone that plays just a fucking
apothecary.
wandering apothecary.
We have
seriously.
2
Yeah.
this time, by the way.
Oh.
Oh, you
How
make
many-
it. You,
No.
I have like 20 healing potions as well.
Oh, for
so
fuck's
like...
sake.
Ah, that
Okay.
was a good idea, damn it!
Next one shot, everyone just spends their 10k on potions.
Yeah.
Just what's the
Oh.
worst that could happen?
No magic items,
Oh,
just
that would be
potions.
cool. No magic items, only the pots.
Only potions.
the
a
spirits
magic
are-
item that increases healing from healing pots. And an extra D4.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so okay, let's go.
Yeah, because you did that when you were in Zandro.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so you arrive at Estrovan. It's only a small town just to the north of Vasilian. But it's well known because the land surrounding Estrovan has this weird magical property which makes the wood from the trees really, really good for making, say, magical staffs or wands or anything of magical properties.
Okay.
Stop giggling, Lars.
God damn it. It didn't even fucking ring to me until.
I'm gonna ignore that. But the thing you notice, the main thing you notice though, is the buildings and the people seem very disheveled at this moment in time because a lot of the houses seem to have half collapsed or have recently been burned. There's lots of damage sustained to the buildings, and everyone just seems to be extremely forlorn. And as you enter the town, everyone is just the locals are looking at you with this fear in their eyes. Like, who are you? What are you doing here? One of them waves back and then just slowly steps away and runs down an alleyway away from you.
Yeah. So what is kind of the reaction that happens then when I kind of greet everyone just constantly as I pass them? Do they all just like walk away slowly or run away or something? Or...
They all treat that with like they wave back mainly out of fear for what will happen if they don't.
Understand.
Abus does not understand.
They have just recently been attacked, so
Yeah, and we all look like a
and
bunch of menaces, except for like
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
like Sir 10 is like the only one that looks normal, I think.
Would
Hey.
it be possible to like just play a little bit of like soothing music just to kind of try to get some people to relax?
you can do that.
Ah,
Roll a performance check then. See how well people receive that.
let me
30.
guide you in that.
Let me guide you with that.
I can only
Let-
take one guy.
Let Abus guide you with that!
Guys, I can play the flute myself. God, jeez.
No, it's okay. Abus will help you play the flute.
19.
19.
Does everyone have fucking
Uh,
guidance?
Yes,
Yeah.
apparently.
I don't.
You
Oh.
start playing. At first, people are a little bit confused. Like this random stranger turns up in town and just starts playing flute. But the tune is nice and mellow, just enough that you do notice a slight pickup in the looks of people when they see you. They don't seem as afraid anymore. So as you
Okay.
get through town, you reach the town center. And you hear this loud, booming voice from behind you. Stop! Who are you?
The name is Abus.
You turn around and you see this hulking half giant in full plate armor and a huge halberd, which is probably twice the size of Rojo.
Oh dear.
It's like, and he
Impressive.
walks up to you. You can actually slightly feel a tremble in the ground as he walks. He walks up to you. Who are you?
As I said, the name is Abus. And he like tries to give him like a hand.
And the moment you
He
say
just
that, I
looks
just
at
put
you.
like a do underneath it.
Okay. Who are you and why are you here?
The Queen sent us to investigate the recent attack on your town.
Did she now?
Yes,
Do you have
we-
proof?
And
Yes,
I
we
point
have
towards
these
the
contracts.
Yeah, I point towards the person who has a contract.
These contracts. We need to kill Ilivar, the bastard.
And we are here to help the people.
All right then.
Do we get the sense that he can read? Just
Yes.
okay. Just
Yes, you can. Not well, but yes.
okay.
Enough. I was hoping she would send someone.
Yes.
It's good to know our messenger made it there alive. He was pretty wounded by the time he managed to get out. As you can see, the attack was terrible. From the head count we've managed to complete, 20 people were taken captive, including my own 2 children. So as you can imagine, I am not very happy. But I have to stay here. I have to stay here in case they come back. I have to guard these people. That's why we need you. The only problem is we don't know where this maniac's hideout is. However, we do have a prisoner. We haven't managed to get anything out of this blithering lunatic. If you guys want to have a go, he's
Abus has
in the prison that way.
Abus has a couple tricks up his sleeve. He will get the info that I need.
The spirits will give us the answers.
I will shove those spirits so far.
No. Rohan, drugs don't help this time.
Oh, okay.
Could you describe like your own 2 children so that we can,
Yes. What is their name?
if possible, help them?
Their names are Lily and Frederick.
Oh,
Two twin brother and sister. They're about 5 years old. And they both have long hair. Lily's is blonde. Frederick's is black. And they're about yay high. And he puts his hand. What normally when you see a person say they're about yay high, they normally have their hand at about like thigh waist height. It's about as high as the tallest of you.
How
Oh,
tall is everyone? I think like my character.
I mean, he's
think,
a half giant, so his
Mhm.
children are also so they're quite big.
Yeah, so his children are basically just our size, essentially.
regular sized
Yeah.
humans.
How many?
But to him, that's small.
How many people got captured and how many people got killed in the attack?
We know of 20 MIA and 4 killed, several wounded.
Okay.
Men, women, and children, all taken.
Just
If you
people
had
or-
to guess, what was the attacking force like? Were it all humanoids?
They seemed to be. There were humans, there were drows, there were half elves, elves. There were no dwarves or anything like that, as far as I remember.
And how many of them were there, approximately?
On this attack, from what we can gather, we never really did a proper head count. We were kind of busy trying not to be killed. But on estimate, 30 to 40.
Okay.
Some of them better armed than others. Some of them just looked like a local militia with swords and daggers and bows. Others had actual armor with great swords and spears and halberds. Elazar himself didn't seem to do much. He was there overseeing it, but he just was there watching. Want to wring that its neck.
And one last question. Which direction did they leave?
They left towards the northeast.
Okay.
That's all we know.
Did
They were too busy trying to put out fires and save people from collapsed buildings to chase after him, and our
Yeah,
numbers were reduced from the attack.
Okay.
All right, I'll show you to the prisoner to see if you can get anything out of him. While I mute my phone so it doesn't keep going off.
That's very fancy
Your
technology.
Have you never seen a telestone before?
You...
I
You
have
lose.
the
Yes, that's okay.
newest telestone. Why, thank you very much.
Yes, these
Can you
wondrous
play
inventions
the
from
Candy
Brazilian.
Crush on it?
No, I just play Crush.
The only thing Abu's crushes
like
are
that
his
game.
enemies.
Did the half giant say his name?
Captain Reinhardt.
Frank.
He didn't actually say his name, but you kind of get the idea he's the one in charge
Yeah,
here.
okay.
Hmm.
I was wondering.
Right.
Captain Rankart.
Okay. While we're walking there, I'm kind of just talking to the partner. I can, if I focus really hard, I can get the thoughts of the person. So we need a person to think about what they did, of who they are, or where they want to do, and then we can discover it by me reading his mind.
Okay.
I have the text
Seriously, you two need to stay off the drugs. I've told you this before.
Oh, sorry. What's my fault?
I do not touch the drugs of Roho. Yes,
Roho.
Roho. I've been your friend for 2 years. I cannot remember your name.
Someone dropped you as a child, I guess.
No, they threw me
Okay.
across the room constantly, left and right.
Understandable.
The walls had this big of a dent in it because of my big head. That big forehead is very representative.
Oh.
Okay,
What is this?
how do we want to do this? Do we want to do this?
Do I
Bad
have
cop, rat
spells
That's what the
for
DM
that?
says afterwards, usually after
Do you
the
have
session.
spells?
Yeah.
To be
If-
fair,
if-
like let's first try to just I don't know,
Oh,
Talk to him.
ask him nicely, and then let's ask him less nicely. And if that doesn't work, then all guns blazing.
Oh, I was gonna
Okay.
say I can actually just detect thoughts, so
Is that an at will thing, or is that an I can only use this once a day thing?
I can use this as many times as I have magical powers, spell slots.
I have also disguise self.
That was my point.
Just
Disguise
Yeah.
that. What are you gonna do? Make yourself look like a man? The fuck is that gonna change?
Now make it look like she's a traitor, which that's not necessarily a
Oh.
bad idea, but like
Fair.
Okay,
Yeah.
Rojo, I also have disguise self. We can go
Oh!
together and then
yes.
do a
Sounds
prison break.
You can disguise as the professor, and you can disguise as Ro. Big thinking.
Don't, please don't.
Yes, we can. We can do
Disguise self?
a breakout.
Good cop, bad cop.
Yes,
Thinking.
okay.
Just for safety, I am gonna cast Mage Armor on myself. So now I have more AC.
Okay. I am gonna stay behind so that the guy doesn't. You know what? No, I'm gonna get in there with you.
Yes, then we see afterwards.
You're led to the local jail.
Mm-hmm.
Go through a couple of rooms, and then you're in the main prison section, the main cell section. In the middle cell is the only one in there. Is this human with just ragged clothes, no shoes or anything like that. In the cell, he sat cross-legged, just with his eyes closed, looking very calm for a person in his situation. What are you doing?
Does he look hurt?
He has some bruises and some visible cuts. Yes,
he's
Okay, is it-
chained up, right?
he is chained. He's chained
Yeah.
to the rear wall
Yeah.
by his ankles.
Oh, just by the ankle, so his like hands and everything are free, or?
His hands are free. Yes,
Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting.
but this is about the center of the cell is about as far as he can get from the back wall.
Okay.
He can't get to the door.
Oh, okay.
Can we go inside of? Could I place a healing potion where he can, like, pick it up?
You want to put a
But-
healing potion in the cell?
Yes.
Just about. If he was to flatten out on the ground, he might be able to reach it. If you were
Would-
just putting it in by arm's length.
Like
Okay.
as he like gets it out and like wants to throw it, I stop him and I just like, and she like a mage hand. Do you want
Yeah.
me to give him the?
Yes.
I can.
Put it in front of him.
Yeah, I'll just like like grab it and just slowly like bring it to him and just like put it in front of him.
You hear Reinhardt go, "What are you doing?
We have to.
Are you
make
trying to
friends."
heal him?
Yes.
Why?"
Because he needs to be
Because we
capable
are
of
kind
talking.
people.
Because he needs to be capable to talk after we're done with him.
Fine.
This is the way
I
of the
don't say that
spirits.
loud enough so that the prisoner, it's just for him, for Reinhardt.
Yeah, I gathered that. He takes a step back, plants his halberd in the ground. It's like, fine, carry on. But if anything goes wrong, the end of this is going in him.
Be fair, if anything goes
You-
wrong, this situation can't really get much worse now, can it?
True.
Would it
Which
be
end?
wise
No.
for you to leave the room, perhaps, since you're quite emotionally invested?
I am not leaving this room.
Okay.
Whatever you do, you will have to do with me present.
Can you at least turn around a bit? It is quite uncomfortable.
What's the prisoner? What's the prisoner doing with the potion? Is he
Yeah.
ignoring it? Is he picking it up? Is he?
It's put on the ground with the mage hand. You hear that's obviously an audible slight clink as it hits the ground. He briefly opens his eyes, looks down at it, and just closes his eyes again.
He
Fine.
doesn't care.
Out of like tiredness or out of like, oh, I don't give a shit.
You don't know.
Can
Who
I
is the
try and
Tokyo
can I
word?
try and like perceive that, like to see if he, like with an insight or something, to see if he actually.
If you want, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Because I kind of want to know.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm just rolling. So let's see. 14.
With the guy?
You still don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I give him like a once over to see specifically if there's something with like the chains or whatever, like that if we would go into the cell, that this might be a trap or anything, that because he's too calm for me right now.
Make a, what do we call it?
Perception.
Perception. Yeah.
Perception.
Almost said persuasion for some reason, but
I mean,
Perception.
I'm willing to roll persuasion too.
no.
It's the exact same roll, so.
Oh wow.
Could I see if his ragged
28.
clothes, are like a font of something? If he has like magical gear but that are disguised as, or like magical guys?
You can have a look. You can do a perception or arcana check. Your choice out of those two.
Can I do this?
With the 28, you notice on the chains, none of them seem to be damaged in any way, and the chains themselves, but you do notice that the cuffs on his ankles, the locks on them don't seem to be fully secured.
Oh.
Okay.
And with the arcana check, you don't notice anything weird about the armor. It just looks like ragged clothes.
We
I-
can't go in.
I just like. Who's closest to me? Any of you three can say it. I don't care. Okay.
Rojo.
Okay, anyone but Rot now.
Do you want some drugs?
And I just
young man?
like, I just
Oh my
like,
fucking God.
give like a
Ambassador.
small nudge to Rojo, and I just go, you looked at his feet?
No.
Just no.
And-
Doesn't continue to either.
And I just like turn around to the captain, and I go, hey, did you fully secure your prisoner?
I would assume that my men did. I didn't personally do it.
Who secured him?
Why? What's wrong?
Who
And he moves
secured him?
forward.
Shush. Who
Ooh.
secured him?
That would be the guards out the front.
Would
Uh,
you mind fetching the two guards from the front?
He looks at you with the sort of a little bit of anger that he doesn't like being ordered around himself.
To be fair, I asked it nicely.
Oh, yeah, he still doesn't like it.
Mhm.
He turns around, he goes to the door, opens the door quite violently. You two, in there now.
And as he does that, I just quickly go to like a boost in the professor, and I just go, keep an eye on his legs. I don't think he's fully chained up.
The two guards enter the room.
Oh,
Yes, sir?
now I understand.
You two secured the prisoner. Yes, we did. Securely? Yes, sir. Then why is he saying you didn't?
I didn't say that.
You were implying it.
Yes, thank you for
You're-
saying it for the entire goddamn region, sir.
Oh, go on.
Morons.
What did you two do? In detail.
You can see them both sort of looking a little bit worried and a little bit scared, especially because of the hulking half giant next to them.
With a fucking helmet
We
the size of
we
himself.
put him in the cell and put chains on his ankles, and then locked the door. Didn't know what else to do with him at the time. Other than that, it seemed pretty secure.
Can I check if there's something that they're not telling us?
Yeah, you can make an insight check. See if he's lying.
I'm kind of shit at
Cool.
insight, sadly enough. But unlike
Do
my
you need
previous character.
guidance?
I mean, can I have guidance?
I give you guidance. Let the spirits guide you with
Yeah, you're
that.
guided by like
11.
17 different spirits, so.
You believe every word they're saying.
Then
Okay.
can I do also an
Okay.
insight check?
Is there another set of shackles there?
Yes, there's about 4 or 5 more sets hung up on the wall next to the door.
Okay, good. Put shackles on my feet as if I were a prisoner.
You can.
No,
Professor
the
is
the two
away.
guards.
Oh, you want them to demonstrate?
Yeah,
What we're saying.
yeah,
Ah,
demonstrate what you did. And I also have a lockpick, so I can try to lock myself, like get out.
right. I see. Okay. Then one of them grabs a pair of shackles.
Mhm.
And so he holds them. He sort of motions towards you and like,
Yeah,
sure with that?
That's fine.
Sure about this?
yes,
Oh,
definitely.
Okay. Very kind of timidly at this point.
I watch them do it properly.
Claps
Yes,
them around your ankles, puts the lock on, both feet, steps away.
Cool.
It's exactly how we did it with him.
And did they do it good this time or not?
I mean, as it's in full view of all of you, and with you paying close attention, it looks properly secured.
Weird.
Can I try to open them with a thieves tool
Yeah.
check?
Yeah, go ahead.
And there's also an
The
option.
sleight of hand.
Now that we've
Cool.
seen
Oh,
that, sorry.
can I? That's fine. 15.
You have a go at the lock. Start on your left ankle. Lock pops open.
Can I, having now seen how the lock closes, can I, because I also have mage hands, conjure up a mage hand and try to relock the prisoner's lock?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Like,
You conjure a mage hand. Pops the locks back in. Mage hand leaves.
And is it still
But
locked?
you specifically, because you're the one doing this, you're paying attention to the prisoner as you're doing this. You do notice a slight smirk appear on the prisoner's face.
Ah,
Almost like he found it amusing that you found it.
oh. Oh, he was trying to escape.
and at that point, I just look at the three and I go, well, now that we seem to be safe, would you guys mind if I go in?
Oh. Is
Can
this
I-
a trick with the rat and the buckets? Bucket and the rat?
Ah, bucket and rat.
I will not give you my
going to torture now.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
you can go in.
What happened to us nicely?
We can't torture animals.
I just look at like
My
the two
dear
guards before
professor.
I walk in and I just go, next time be careful.
Yeah.
And then I
Yeah.
walk into the cell.
Can I go with you? Just
No,
to be
wait.
sure.
Hold on.
Okay.
I want to check
You two.
I
something.
keep
Up
an eye
there
on
now.
it.
Get out.
All
Smack
three of
someone
you
on the
just
back of the
keep
head.
guard.
Yeah. Okay.
War pick in hand, shielded.
I want to just like walk up relatively close and just sit down in front of him. You know, I know you're awake. Don't have to fake it at this point.
Not trying to fake anything.
It looked like you were, and let's just say I've seen a few performances in my life. Actually did a couple myself.
Good for you. Why do I care?
I don't know. Figured we'd start with a fun, lighthearted conversation before we get to the serious stuff. So, why are you here?
I'm here under my master's command.
Did you interpret here as here in this cell or as here in this city?
Here is wherever I need to be.
And everything going according to plan?
Bold of you to assume that I'm privy to the plan.
Bold of you to assume that I give a shit if you're privy to the plan. I'm just wondering if you could have the feeling that it is. You seem to be relaxed, so...
Well, if I knew the plan... Well, if I didn't know the plan, then I wouldn't know if it's going to plan or not, would I?
Abu's brain hurt.
So, you're just gonna sit here, wait until the plan continues, and you are ordered by your master to do something else?
Oh, I don't need to do anything. The plan, even though I don't know it, will continue with or without me. All I know is that my mission was completed.
How so?
You saw it out there.
I saw death, destruction, and pain and chaos.
That was just an added bonus.
So then what was the main prize?
A means to an end.
Ooh, are we gonna start talking in riddles now?
I
Abu
don't
doesn't
have
like
time
riddles.
to be coming up with riddles. Let's just say that your tiny brain is incapable of comprehending what we're trying to do.
Hey, ho, 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 hey.
You know, I have come to find that the size of one's brain does not necessarily measure their intelligence.
Well, you could have fooled me.
Hey, you're the one in chains, man.
In chains or not, it matters. Matters little.
Here, we're looking for something in this little village. You got it. You don't give a shit if you got captured for it. And now you're just, what, sitting here jerking off to the idea of your master.
You're a funny one, you are. Let me guess, you're a bard.
It's quite literally my job, sir.
I've met many like you. They're all idiots.
You haven't met anyone like me, man. That's kind of the idea. We're all different under the night sky. Well, except for you. You seem like just another cultist.
A cult. That's cute. Cults are a group of morons who believe fairy tales told to them in the middle of the night. We're not a cult. How do I put this? Let's just say we are the beginning of the end. Something that you won't be around to see. Does a 29 hit you?
Do I see it coming?
Make a perception check quickly.
I was gonna say something, but I guess I'll have to wait a little bit. As someone's getting fucking stabbed or some shit.
Stab.
No, you
'Cause-
don't see it coming.
Yeah, okay. Then I can't cast shield.
Okay.
That
As
saved you?
Yeah, it would have.
is when he says
Shit.
that somehow a dagger appears in his right hand and it goes straight for your throat.
Ooh.
And you take 18 slashing damage.
It's fine.
It's only a small, like a push dagger. You know what that is?
Yeah, sure.
Mm.
It goes right for the jugular. Anyone doing
Oh.
anything about that?
Oh yes. Yeah, let's just firebolt the dude.
Sortin, are you okay?
Firebolt.
Bolt.
I fireball the room.
Fireball.
Bolt. Can I cast it?
Yeah, I don't think anyone can physically stop you. So
28 to hit.
Jesus.
Liam, now is the time that you say 28 hits. You're muted.
How did I mute my mic?
I have no idea.
No, yeah, 28 hits.
The guy takes a sad 13 points of fire damage.
Cast the fireball. Good one.
As that
Lost
happens, can I just take his dagger from him?
Quite easily at this point.
Is he still alive?
No,
Okay.
Fuck.
Oh,
no. He
Just-
died.
oh shit. Oops.
Wait,
He
I
said
thought we needed
that
this
was
guy.
a good one, and he just went. His eyes are still wide open though, but there was no life left in that body.
Revive
Can
him.
anyone feed him another potion?
Revive him.
Revivity. Revive.
Right.
More
Revivify.
drugs. More drugs.
I just like look at it. Fuck. Get back up. And I walk out the cell and just like shove the dagger into the professor's hands and just keep walking.
Professor, I told you I can read his mind.
Hmm.
I can't
just
do it when he's
watching
dead.
this, going,
I can revivify.
just looks at Rojo and goes, "That didn't go to plan, did it?"
I didn't even know that was a plan.
It's a physical dagger, right?
Yes.
Okay. It's not one. Huh. So next time your guards put someone in a cell, make sure that they check twice. Okay. Sorry,
Check the
Victor.
prison wallet.
Sir Victor, but I thought he had more of a fight in him.
I kind of walk back and standing like in front of the half giant, just like go, well, now you have some explaining to do, don't you?
However, that was in his hand. I don't know.
Oh,
Like I said, we were in trouble. We were in a hurry. We were
Convenient,
very
huh?
busy,
That's not.
and there was
what I'm
chaos
talking
everywhere.
about. That's not what I'm talking about.
And what are you talking about?
Was he privy to the conversation? Just out of sheer curiosity.
Were you trying the conversation with the prisoner?
Yeah.
Were you trying to keep it quiet, or
No.
did you not care?
No.
Then he would have heard it. Yes.
Apparently, they attacked the city for some reason. So,
There's nothing here of any special value. The only thing of value in this town has is the magical timber in the trees. That's why this town
Any-
exists.
Any long lost relatives from someone?
No, all these people who live here were either born here or they come here to learn about staff making skills at now the burnt down timber yard over there.
Were they targeting someone specifically, or were they just raiding as many people as they could?
It
Like-
just seemed like
And-
indiscriminate pillaging and kidnapping. Nothing. I didn't seem to. They were focusing on anywhere particular.
Did they actually take magical timber? Because seeing as that's the one thing you can think of.
As far as I can tell, they didn't really take anything other than people, and maybe a few jewels here and there, probably just because of their greed.
Do we have access to the timber yard? Can we go there?
Yeah, it's that giant pile of ash.
Alright, wonderful. And I don't know.
How
Abuz is
many
gonna go
children
there to
were
see if he
they?
can find something
We-
because there's not much to do here anymore.
We know they took 20 people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, 20 MAA.
That was confirmed after they did the head count.
Can we assume that some of those guys might have been wounded?
It's safe to assume that, yes.
Did we track that?
Probably.
If you have the ability to track
Oi,
trails and whatnot.
Spirit Master.
Which one?
What's the
Do your
makeup
goddamn
of the
job.
20 people? Is it like five,
Can I
five,
track?
10 adults, 10 children, or mainly children, or nothing
It
special?
seemed to be this from what the town census can tell them that there were 4 children and the rest all were adults.
I can try to
Yes,
search.
track.
Meanwhile, after Rojo checks for tracking, I'm gonna try and investigate to find out if the burning down of the timber yard was due to magical fire or just like normal fire. If I could figure that out somehow.
Investigation.
Fuck. I will. The spirit of Tao will guide me. Because
Or the
otherwise it's gonna
spirit
be
of our ancestors.
the spirit of Tao. Yes, close enough. That is a natural 1 and a 4. So
You don't know fucking shit. It's
I
burned.
touched the ashes. The ashes tells me the timber yard was burned down.
Wow. Can I search for tracks?
Make a survival check.
I'm gonna use Flash of Genius for another 5.
I'm gonna guide myself for the.
I think you can decide that after the roll. I think.
It's
What?
as a reaction.
Yeah.
So I think.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
So, Borho, you check for tracks, traces of blood, anything like that.
Wouldn't
A
tracking
20.
be survive? Oh, okay.
Plus the 5 from Flash of
Oh,
Genius, 25
yeah.
probably.
25.
25 and a D4 from guidance. You
Oh yeah.
29.
29.
Damn.
29. You'll watch as Rojo looks at the ground, runs fingers along the ground to check for footprints, eyes focused on blades of grass and broken twigs and whatnot. You have a very strong and very certain idea of which direction they went. Directly northeast towards the mountains.
Meanwhile, in the background, you can just see Abuz fucking licking the fucking ashes or something.
It is
Definitely
burning
burnt.
down. The spirits tell me this is
The
the
difference
way we
between
have
the
to
two
follow.
characters is just fucking good. Oh,
to the mountains. Oh shit.
The mountains indeed.
the mountains. So that. Okay.
Be the mountains just northeast of Estrovan.
Do we know if there's anything there, like clans, tribes, any civilization whatsoever, or no?
As
Stone
far as
giants.
you know, make a history check.
Oh fuck.
Anyone who wants to can.
Thou will also guide me.
I'm gonna do it also.
Thou,
Oh.
lend me your spirit to guide me for a
The
12.
guidance. Ooh.
I
Or
think I saw
13.
something about this once.
And he
Yes,
does.
it is.
Alright.
I think I
Fucking
saw
hell!
something.
Alright,
27.
Abuz and Rojo, you can't remember anything. So there's a mountain there, you know that.
There's a big
The
mountain.
Spirits
Maybe
tell me
that
there is a mountain.
that will guide me to the mountain. That is the one thing he knows.
Victor knows that there's a mountain range there.
Crazy.
Whereas the professor, you recall, while you've been reading and learning your tinkering, you learn like something that you learned how to make ages ago was made by a certain craftsman whose the name was forgotten, but was noted that he lived alone at the base of a mountain north of Estrovan. So, as far as you know, there is someone that lives at the base of the mountain.
Something.
At least it's at the base. That's a good thing.
What
Okay.
were we told by the queen about the situation? It was just there was an attack on the city.
There was an attack on Estrovan. People were taken.
Yeah, we have to get rid of Elazar. Save people.
Yeah, Elazar is going to have gone too far. He needs to be removed.
Removed.
Yeah.
And the person that was found, sorry, I didn't hear if you said a name for the person that the professor just realized was at the base
No.
of the mountains.
No, the name was not there in the book or in the scrolls that he was reading.
It was DC 30 history check.
And do we know?
No, actually, there wasn't even a DC for that. Literally, it was the name was just not recorded.
So we can
I'll give you that for
assume
free.
that Elisar and that person are not the same person then.
And what did the guy make? Magical item?
He basically came up in this universe. He developed the technique for making clockwork mechanisms, gears and chains, and springs and all that. He basically perfected it.
Nice.
Beams.
Okay.
Parts. Enough.
So he was a tinkerer himself.
Well, lots of tinkerers.
Is it
Yeah,
Geppetto?
Sir, Sir Tim, would you be willing to drink the healing potion I have put in the cell since you've been wounded?
I'm fine, don't worry about it. And I just leave the healing potion there.
I think that
On a-
some people will need it more than us.
On a scale from like 1 to 10, how well adjusted or like how neat is Sir Victor Tin? Like as in like is it like all polished up? Are you like done by the fact that you have like a blood splatter a little bit now, or like
You know him a little bit, right? He's trying to live up to certain stories at this current point in time, and honestly, at this current point in time, he's more angry at himself that he failed, and he doesn't feel like he deserves to just get out of this wound without suffering through it for a second.
okay? Because Abus will like grab him by the head and like slap his dirty hand that he just got with the ashes like on the wound. He say, "This will heal very well."
That's going to infect you, dumbass.
Let me do
But I
it.
heard that ashes were good for the wound.
No, they're not. Whatever you just said, because I couldn't understand shit of it. No, it's not.
Okay, then I'm gonna okay, I will fix. And he casts prestidigitation to clean it at least.
Wow.
Thank you.
Do you need some curing?
It's fine.
Okay.
What are you
Let's
doing?
head to the
I guess we head to the mountains because it's still like
the
how
spirits
late
told
is it?
us.
Like how long like travel is it? Can we get there by horse or is it gonna be difficult?
You can take the horses. You can go north around the edge of the forest, and it will take you about half a day to get there.
Okay. And,
And
we
at
can
the
get there
current
before
time,
nightfall, you think, or?
Yeah, currently it's about maybe 10, 11 in the morning.
Oh, easily.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, then we can make it. That's fine.
Yeah,
And
so you can get
which
there. You'll get there at
mountains?
about 5, 6 p.m.
Okay, that's fine.
one last question for the large half giant.
Reinhardt.
Mm-hmm.
I have enough healing potions. I think you can use these better. Will you accept these 10 healing potions?
Hey,
Badly. We don't
That's
have
our-
any.
Oh,
Our only local healers were taken.
Oof.
I greatly appreciate that.
Amongst those 20?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. How many healers did you have?
2. They were our local physicians. Not magical. Maybe I misspoke. They were just doctors. Those are the only people who could heal. Everyone was being patched up by rags.
Out of sheer curiosity, if we were to figure out the 20 people that were taken, would we see a pattern?
Yes. Any palette?
Here's a list of all the people.
can we
I
I do
find
not
a
know any of
pattern?
these people.
What are the
Places a list.
races?
He hands you a
Professions.
list of names
Professions.
and any professions, of if they have any. Some of them were children, and some of them were elderly.
And what are the 20 names?
They are
A, B,
Every
C,
DM
D,
hates
E.
you. Every DM hates you.
fuck and you.
Like, with the information given, is there some sort of a pattern between these 20 people? Like, are they magic? Are they the smartest people in the city? Are they the magical ones? Are they the ones that go into the forest most of the time? Are they the ones, like, just...
Based off of the list that you've got and the professions, there doesn't seem to be anything really connecting them all. They just seem to be people that they just happen to be able to capture.
Okay.
How many people are there still left in the town?
The town itself, there will still be about 200 people.
Maybe they
Estrovan-
would. Maybe they needed it for sacrifice.
Am I correct in assuming that Estrovan is just the closest town to the mountain?
Yes,
I think so.
yes, there
So
are
they
no
are
other other towns nearby in
Right.
this region.
That one.
So then the idea is just pretty much they needed people that they are going to either sacrifice
Yeah.
or...
They need souls.
Yeah.
They need
Yeah.
the blood.
That's...
That or Xandro, but they
That's
probably
what you wanna
weren't going to
do,
go
yeah.
for a big city, so
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So-
you can buy people in a big city.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that leaves a trail.
and you can get them for
That's
free somewhere else.
Exactly.
What?
Okay. So,
Okay.
so we have a bunch of cultists. At the beginning of the end.
Ooh.
Okay,
So we're going
We've
to this mountain?
we've done worse than this before.
No.
right?
Northeast.
This mountain.
Yes.
Yes, that one.
Okay, Sir Victor Tin.
Yep.
Do you remember our small getaway in Zandril where we rolled up? That guild leader that was corrupted as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
So how hard can it be to get out of the way of the beginning of the end? Ooh.
I am Sir Victor Tin II. I will complete this quest even if it costs me my life, damn it!
I thought we were on a more friendly basis. But yes.
You
This
say
is
that,
my
but you
life,
still
not
haven't said
yours.
your name after 2 years.
And
No, his name is I am.
I
What
am
was
the
that?
professor.
Yeah.
I am the
Ado is your second name. I
Yes,
am
sir.
your first.
Yeah, like is your first name and Boos is your second name.
No, it's just one name. Abus. I do not have. That's just the name I was given. I only have one name. He's Abus.
Maybe you do need a second name.
it was given to him for a booze.
Like Aboos goes the crowd.
A booze.
A booze loose.
Wow.
Okay. So we will
So what are you doing then? There you go.
Yeah.
I guess so, yeah.
To the
We will
mountains
get
we
back
go.
as soon as we can, hopefully with your 2 children in tow.
And
Would
intact.
we maybe one more question for Reinhardt? Would we have known if the burning of the timber yard was like on purpose, or if it was just we're fucking raiding and this is like whatever the fuck we finding, we're burning it down type shit? Like, was it a target or was it like just there?
I have no idea.
Could
There
I
were many
invest?
buildings burned.
Oh,
That was
okay.
just one of them.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like the only thing. That's why I was wondering. Like, that's kind of weird to just
Yeah,
target a
cool.
timber yard.
So-
okay, never mind.
Let's go.
Abus will
The
show you the way to the
mountains.
mountains.
Maybe I can show you the way to the mountains.
I was just
That's
about to ask who's leading.
The druid.
Yeah. 'Cause I am actually not
Makes
that good
sense.
at survival at all. To be fair, how difficult can it be to go towards the mountains? I mean, it's just
If we're gonna be
You want to
ambushed, we're
test
gonna
that
be
theory,
angry.
Abus?
with how my rolls are going today. No.
Yeah, because I am going to ask Rojo if you could make me another survival check to make sure you can keep on the trail.
I will actually
I'm
help with
gonna
this to
guide
like give
myself.
give advantage because
Oh.
even though I am stupid, I do know the ways of the mountain. You know, that's
So
at
I
least
have advantage.
I know the earth.
Yeah, go on. Get have advantage on that.
Beans.
Literally all my spells are earth related, so come on.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
It's a good thing too.
guidance.
I love having a theme, can you tell? Any of my characters.
18.
Getting crit is right.
It's harder to see the trail from here, as now it was easier to find it before, where there was a lot of foot
Ash.
traffic, and ash and this, that, and the other. I mean, the blood trails would have dried up because people would have stopped bleeding, but you still managed to find some prints and a track here and there from a cart, presumably to pull supplies or people or whatever, just enough that you continue following the trail.
Okay.
Just about.
Small question: during this period in time, would we have been able to get some sort of like a short rest during the travel, or?
I mean, you could have taken a short rest before you left, or you can take one. You could take one at any point during the trip if you wish.
It's just for me to roll some hit dice, to be fair.
I'm gonna check something real quick. What is our proficiency bonus at the moment? +3 or +4?
Four.
Wonderful. Okay, right. This is gonna be something that the party would have known already by now. But this urn that I have on my back is a genie's vessel, as in we can go in there and have a rest, and we can stay in there for like 8 fucking hours, but we can use it as like a safe place for a short rest.
Yeah, we don't
Is
need
it
to
made
use
of
it now.
metal?
I know, but I'm just saying, like, we could technically have just one person on a horse riding it, and then the other people could be sleeping or resting.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
But
So
a
just so
moving
I know.
short rest.
Yes, because how does it work? Yeah, and I can then it can die the vessel, but I can
Oh,
get
please
it
don't.
back as well. You don't die in the vessel. Well, you can die in the vessel, but it's more of a
So what is it?
Okay,
Can we die in the vessel or not?
you can. It's just not by.
You're not
If
gonna
you die in
suffocate.
the vessel, it's either
Yeah,
by
okay.
old age or someone else stabbing you. It's not gonna be because of the vessel.
Okay.
I thought there was more to it, but yeah, we
No,
can just take a.
okay.
Okay, I thought it would like speed up the rest, but that's not it. Okay, never mind. So I just.
It
Okay, no,
it actually does. It's like anyone, including you, who remains within the vessel for at least 10 minutes gains the benefit of finishing a short rest. So you can have a short rest
Oh,
in 10
Where
minutes.
the fuck? Yeah, because I
Ooh.
copy pasted it, but I can't see it in
Sanctuary
the
vessel.
thing.
It's essentially right at the bottom. It's the last line. If you missed
No.
that.
I think I just accidentally didn't copy it completely. Then let me double
Yeah.
check in the thing.
At 10th level, when you went to your genie's vessel via bottle.
Oh, 10th
prescribed
level.
feature,
That's the issue. I don't have 10th level in Warlock.
That would be why. So you don't have it then.
It's only the first part, the bottled respite part of the
So
genie's
you are
vessel.
part warlock?
Yes, I am part warlock, part sorcerer,
Oh.
but not for the typical Sorklock type bullshit. It's
Okay,
just because
so-
it fits the theme. I have a different theme, which people might figure out later on down the line, and it's not just Earth related.
Oh wait, but like your last one was lightning. This one is earth, which counters that. So the next one. Will
Oh,
be
the next one is
something
gonna
that
be
counters
water or
earth.
fire.
Water is going to be difficult but I guess cold would be an option.
Water genasi.
Water. Anyway, can we
Right.
travel at least a little bit stealthily since we have got them? It's a ranger's shit.
Isn't it going to be difficult with horses? Can horses be
I
stealthy?
can
Is that a
pass
thing?
without trace if you want.
I mean, I'm pretty stealthy if I'm just on my feet because I have boots of elven kind, but I don't actually. I don't think I can put those on my horse.
No, that wouldn't work.
But I have.
If you want to
busted out
travel, if you want to
three.
travel stealthily with the horses, it would have to be. I'd give you disadvantage on that. If you were to leave the horses behind, it would be your normal rolls, whatever they were.
You can leave
And what
behind
were
the
you gonna
horses
say,
once we're
Robo?
there.
I think we can keep the horses for now, and once we head towards the mountain, like getting
When we
to the
are close to
mountains,
the mountain, we can
ditch the horses.
ditch the horses and stealth.
Okay.
All right, all right.
So are you
Let's
having
go.
a rest in the along the way, or are you gonna wait?
I don't need it. No.
Oh, I thought we did.
I'm fine.
Oh, do we?
I mean,
yeah,
guys,
we
but,
did.
I mean-
we did.
Did you have one before you left, or are you having one now? Whichever way around you wanted to do it, it's fine. We'll just consider you had one.
Yeah, sure.
Before we left.
It's only a short rest, so it's not like a long rest. Otherwise, that'll need to be sorted.
Yeah, no, I didn't want
Right.
a long rest. I just wanted to roll one hit die.
Cool.
All right.
Right. You continue along towards the mountain. Get near the base, and what's everyone's passive perception?
19.
Non-existent, probably. It's a. Oh, actually, it's a 15. It's not too bad.
15.
19,
It's
15,
only
15.
15.
Wait, how do you have a 15, Roho? Aren't you a druid?
Yes.
Okay, so
Wait,
only
but
Sir
don't you
Victor
have-
will notice this.
Don't you have proficiency in perception?
I do, but I
Are
don't
you
think
asking?
Roho does.
Are you asking if Alicia made a competent character?
Touche.
Yeah, but still.
Right, so Victor, you're the only
No.
one who notices this then with a 19. At the base of the mountain, just a small copse, a small gathering of trees. Not very many, not enough to be marked on a map. But just behind those trees, you notice a small shack.
Reminiscent of what the professor told me.
It seems to fit. Yeah, base of the mountain. It is pretty much base of the mountain, and it's the only thing you can see for now.
I
Seems to line up.
like give a nudge to the professor and I point at it.
Wow. I thought it would be more obvious. Like, it should be a pilgrimage, or how come it's like so non-obvious? Okay, let's meet this great artificer. And sorry if I fanboy a little.
That is understandable. If you meet an important person to you, I can understand.
My important person is dead.
My important persons are
What the hell,
aces.
man?
Wow.
Yeah.
Who starts a conversation like that?
I
It just
just
sat down.
Sorry for the Dutch, but wacht, it's fair.
Last week.
Ah. Right, so you're going to check out the shack then.
Mhm.
Yes.
Shrieking.
It
Right.
doesn't. It's not a massive detour. So, say the way you were going is directly ahead. The shack is maybe like at 1 o'clock. So just a slight
Mhm.
veer off the road. So you head around this small tree line, and you can, as you approach, you start to smell food. You start to smell roasting meats and
Oh.
vegetables.
Oh.
You get around past the trees, and you see a small shack with a small little, like a miniature farm. And you see some chickens and a cow.
Oh,
Um, and on the just in front of the house, you see this big fire pit. It's almost like a hearth, but this big roasting pit with like a big boar roasting on it.
Hell yeah.
And a little smaller one underneath that with like a corn on the cob, and there should be vegetables under that, like a proper shish kebab. And then just next to that, you see this old halfling just lying there with his feet up on a log, smoking a pipe. Clearly just enjoying the quietness of life.
I'm suspicious.
He notices you approach. He goes, "Ah, visitors! It's been a long time since I had visitors. Come,
Good day.
join me. Plenty of food.
I think I will take you up on that offer. My name is Abus. Nice to meet you, good sir.
Nice to meet you, Abus.
Is
Nice to meet you.
everything
What is your name?
meat here?
Sorry, what was that? Looks
Is
at Roto.
everything meat here?
No, the pipe isn't.
No,
There are vegetables.
no. This is what. No, I don't only ever cook meat. No. As you can see, I've got some nice roasted vegetables right here. I'm not entirely carnivorous. I like both. I've got a garden round the back.
I
I grow
don't
my own
want to eat
vegetables.
the ancestors.
Well, that's fine. Then help yourself to any vegetables you see here.
Are you the one and only legendary artificer that revolutionized
Oh, legendary! I wouldn't go that far. I just made a few
Clockwork?
little contraptions that people seem to like, and it was quite nice. It just got a little bit noisy over in the cities. I like it out here where it's nice and quiet.
The guy who makes clockwork says it's noisy.
Yeah, the people were noisy. He didn't mind the machines. It was just the people.
Hmm.
Yeah. Hey, I also don't mind the machine. Look at what I made.
What, you made this? Oh, this is amazing.
Wow. Thank you.
What material did you use for this? He's
Uh,
just sort of looking it over. He pulls out a little small like telescope thingy, the magnifying glass, and looks it over. It's like looking at every inch of this little contraption that you've made. Fascinated by it.
Yeah, various metals that I found. There's some concoctions I made myself, and it can really useful. And I can like repair it. It can repair itself. You know,
It's self-repairing as well.
it has self-healing properties.
He puts the thing away. It's like, well, you are clearly very skilled. Where did you learn all this?
I learned it all, like in Zandril, but also during several excursions and a little bit of self-study. Many years of self-study. But I had some help, a lot of help.
And like in the background, you can just see Abus eating from the like roasted pig. But also like, oh, he is also a very good teacher. And I touch like a part of his fucking chair or something that is like a little bit broken, and I also cast mending on it. He taught me that he's a very good teacher.
Yes.
Oh, very well done. Well done. Fascinating. Now, I'm getting sidetracked. I'll need to, if you don't mind, I would love to have the blueprints for this. I'd love to have one of my own. Yes. What brings you all here? As much as I love the company, but what brings you here? This is a very out of the way place.
There's been rumors of an attack on Estrovan, and we've been there. And Estrovan's been attacked. You know, the small town, 200 people, southwest.
Oh
from here.
yes. I know it. I visit there from time to time when I need some more supplies.
Okay.
So you say there's
And
been an attack?
yes, this morning.
Maybe that's what
Yesterday.
all those people were.
What?
What?
What did you
Yes.
say?
That was going to be the next question.
Inside check.
Yeah. Is this the
I'm
guy?
gonna,
believe
you
him.
know, I'm gonna ask you one.
Supplies?
I'm gonna ask you one question, Liam. And yes, this is a serious question. Is he high?
What does the smell like here? Do we smell pig or do we smell like just different type of spices? Spices?
It's like different type of spice. Imagine the pipe weed a hobbit would smoke.
Nah.
Okay. I see.
Even like he says, oh yeah, I go there sometimes for supplies, and then that's all the people. So I would like to check if he knows more as well. Because even though I'm a fanboy, it's like
So what exactly are you trying to figure out here, Lars?
he's being very fucking coy about this situation, and I just want to know, like, is he legitimately this carefree and just figuring this stuff out, or is he legitimately just toying with us and like, does he know
Is he-
more than he's
Yeah.
easily letting on?
Is he
I
the
don't know.
middle of
I
the
don't believe
end?
him.
Well, with an 18, you can tell that he seems absolutely genuine and enjoying the company. He's quite happy to have you there. He doesn't seem to be hiding anything. He's just, you get the sense that he's been on his own for a long time.
Don't know the feeling.
So when did these people pass?
People? Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a couple of days ago now, but normally I don't see many people out here, which is why I like it here. Not that I hate people, I just like being alone. But there was this random, well, not random. There was just seemed to be a large group of people that wandered by. Went that way, which is, well, now that I think about it, leads directly to Estrovan. And then later on that day, late evening, I saw them wandering back. They went that way.
And
Does he like point towards the mountains?
Was there something
or,
Yeah,
strange?
he points. He points towards the base of the mountain. So I'd say they're roughly about there. Must be that cave that I found years ago.
Have you been in the
yeah,
cave
no,
before?
okay. It's all coming together now.
Have you been in the cave before?
I've been over there. There seemed to be this large, what almost looked like a gate carved into the mountain.
A gate?
I couldn't get the door open. I'm much too small, you see. But I did manage to find around, like, just a bit further along, just round some crags and some crevices. There was this part I could squeeze through, and there was like a passage that seemed to lead round the back of it. I could tell there was another. There was like hallways or what or something openings on the other side. Because when I knocked on the wall, it sounded hollow. Still couldn't get in there though. But I managed to. It seemed like there was something there.
Interesting. Thank you for the
Very
knowledge.
interesting. And
But that's where they came from.
Would it be possible to like draw a map with what he's telling? And since the guy is smart enough, that we have a small
Yeah.
map with like the back door entrance to say.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. 1 second. Goes into his coat, pulls out a blank piece of scroll, and oh, I thought that was a pen. No, it's just a piece of broken wood.
Oh.
It'll work.
Oh, could you make it out to Mr. Javona?
Yeah, sure. There you go. And he draws a map. If I go into here, he draws on the map just about a mile further north. There is the gate that he mentioned is there,
Oh, okay.
and I'm gonna have to go into this one. And just about here, a little bit further up, was what
Back entrance.
he describes as like a back entrance.
Okay.
But he couldn't get in because it was,
He was too small.
double
The main gate, the gate was large and he was too small. He didn't have enough strength to open it. In the back one, he describes if you question him, he basically says it seems like there might be a door there, but he couldn't figure out how to open it.
Okay. Are you okay if we stay the night nearby?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
It
There's
is getting a little bit dark.
There's
which
there's a stable around the side with plenty of room. Unfortunately, most of my horses ran away. I still have one, but there's plenty of space if you want to sleep in there.
can we keep our horses here then?
Yes, absolutely.
If we
You can keep them there.
investigate?
Yeah.
how long would it be to travel towards the main gate? Approximately.
On
without
foot would probably
horses?
take
Yeah.
probably an hour. So not very long. So about wait, how long?
Okay.
Yeah, about an hour, maybe.
Does
About an hour.
everyone have dark vision?
Yes.
Yes, 'cause it will, is at this point it will be getting to early evening.
I take out one of my 2 gold pieces left, and I like open up the hand of the halfling, and I put it in his hand. This is for having us here as company, and also
Shouldn't we?
and also for allowing me to eat like half of your
Like-
pig.
Oh,
And he,
you
like,
don't.
when he
have to
looks
do
back,
that.
like half of the
Come
pig
here.
is gone.
Guys,
Oh
should
my,
we
you were
push
hungry.
through?
I give him like a gold piece.
What'd you
Sorry, what was that,
say?
Yella?
What'd you say? Okay.
Shouldn't we push through? It's only an hour. Like, we need to save 20 people. And
Yeah,
a ritual.
I get it, but are we okay in with it being the night?
Yes.
Can
Wouldn't it be better to do it during the night?
Yeah.
maybe.
At this
Because
point,
people
it's sort of
sleeping.
reaching the light level has dropped, but you can people without dark vision could still see just
Okay.
about.
Okay.
Do we keep?
So-
Maybe we do keep the horses in the stables though. Perhaps.
Yeah.
No, we can
Yeah,
keep
Yeah,
the
horses
horses.
in
might
the
be a plan.
stable, and then
I asked already.
But I don't.
Okay.
I don't dislike Yella's idea of just
Okay.
pushing through for an hour.
I'm down.
Yeah,
okay. I
because-
just thought it would be.
Fine.
mainly
I don't
because
have
it's-
dark
it's-
vision, but
Someone have light?
I have light. Yeah, I can do that. But then we're obviously gonna lose a little bit of a stealth value.
I mean, we
put
can
light
we
on a
can
pebble.
hold off on it, but like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
I
just
can
hold it.
cast pass
Put it in your pocket.
without trace.
All right. Alright.
not yet.
Okay.
Bro, I would like
Yes.
you to take this stone from the earth of the mountain. And as you take it, I'm gonna like, may thou spirit guide you, and like clap on it, and it's gonna like start giving like light now. Like I cast light on it, and if you hold it, it's gonna dim it.
Ooh. Can you learn me this spell?
Nobody
depends.
can teach
I-
you
I don't know. Can you learn?
it. No.
Not that I can physically teach you it now, but like over the course of like years, I
Yeah.
guess you would level up, and then I could teach you light. Is that something you can even learn as a druid?
Can you?
No.
Yes.
learn
No.
light?
Unless you magically decide into going into either artificer, bard, cleric, sorcerer, or wizard. Otherwise, I can't teach you shit.
I don't multi-class now.
What is the multi-class?
What is the multi-class?
Okay.
The class of the multi.
Then
What does that
What
mean?
is the class of the multi?
okay. If we find the entrance, will we push through until we find the 20 captives?
The back entrance or the front
Probably.
entrance? 'Cause I'm assuming we're going in the back, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Because I'm
Okay.
all for going in guns blazing, but realistically, like that's probably not the play.
If
so.
we know
Good.
that there's at least like 40, 50 people, that's not a good idea. Sorry, Yella. Go
Yeah.
for it.
What's the like? I'm going to be in front. Sir Victor Tin is also going to front line.
Mhm.
I go
Um,
back then.
You two are more backline characters.
I am definitely backline characters, but I'm really good at keeping people the fuck away from me.
Okay.
Same.
Really good. People will
I will
not stick to me.
cast aid on me, my pet, and Sir Victor Tin.
Which creature is the pet, by the way?
It's a steel defender, right?
Yeah, it's still
No,
defending.
but is it
Oh,
a
it's a
rec-
doggy.
It's a dog.
Doggy.
as
Doggy.
donkey?
Doggy.
A
I
donkey.
think you said the name for it as well, but I forgot. Or was it just
Oh.
pet? I thought you gave
The
it like an
pet.
actual. Oh, I thought you gave
No,
it like
it
an
was
actual
just
name.
pet.
Okay.
By the way,
That's
What
I
level?
said my name to the artificer.
the artificer.
I mean, yeah, your name is still the same, no? The.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's not the professor, no. It's the
It's
artificer.
only as should I cast it on third level?
That's what I'm asking. But it's your call.
I'm gonna keep it on second level,
Sure.
but it might help a little.
So what is that? +10 then?
Plus 5.
Just 5.
Oh, right, because it starts as a level 2 spell. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm not a full caster.
This is just for me and Professor.
Yeah.
What's else?
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'm not changing shit. What the fuck am I saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
changing
Never mind.
shit.
You are background character.
Exactly.
I'm
I'm the
not
front
good at
line, damn it!
Yeah, and you're the
No,
first one
I
to go
am.
down then.
I'm not Spartacus.
Bitch, what makes you think I'm not?
Your name's
Okay.
Bill.
quick question.
What?
A boost. Do you
Yes.
have less than 67 hit points?
No. I am stronger. I am the big strong.
Rojo,
I-
do you have
I can take a
less
beating.
than
I come from a tribe
67
of
hit
orcs.
points?
I was thrown across the room when I was born. How do you think I lived?
What did you say, Professor?
How many hit points do you have?
18.
God damn it, my steel defender is less tanky than the both of you.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Oh, pardon me.
my AC is dog shit. However, I
My
am.
AC is also dog shit.
I do have like a
Good to know.
16 in Constitution, so
Fuck
I
off,
can take a
Liam.
beating.
Let's be honest, Liam's just gonna throw saves at us, so it doesn't matter.
No, it is.
Probably.
I'm too good
So-
at it.
Yeah, DC 42.
There you go.
It was approximately an hour to the front gate, right?
Which may now
Well,
to
that's
the front
a
gate.
that's a good
and-
question. Lars, do you have aura of protection or no?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, then I want to stay in that range if
10
possible
feet.
until I don't need to be.
What's the order of protection?
You get a +5
10.
to your saves if you're within 10 feet of me.
Oh,
It's
cool.
very nice.
Okay, we stay with Victor then.
Yes.
Okay.
So it would be approximately, an hour to get there and then still 15 minutes to get to the
The
back
back
end.
entrance.
Yeah.
We're closer to around about 10 minutes to
Okay.
go around. To go around like crags and boulders and climb up the mountain a little bit, but only about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Like what? We make sure that we have passed the trace once we get to those 10 minutes?
Can someone cast invisibility?
No.
I can, in theory.
Could
I
you
also
cast
have-
it on?
Wait. I also have a
Can I
one-time
cast it?
use of that.
I have also a one-time use.
Oh, you have the same fucking item? No way.
No. I have something
Can I
Oh,
cast it on
from
what
my
yellow?
class.
If Rojo casts Pass Without Trace, I have a spell storing item that gives invisibility 10 times a day, but I can only give it to one person. Like it's only 2nd level. So if you were to cast invisibility as 3rd level, everyone is invisible
A 4th level. 'Cause if you can
with
only
Pass
give it
Without
to one-
Trace.
Yeah, if you cast it on
Well,
one
I-
person, then you need 3 more, right?
Yeah,
4 more. technically.
Everyone can cast it. Everyone can cast it on themselves.
Yeah, okay.
It has 10 charges.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
So if I cast it on myself for a charge, a boost has a charge. My pet can use a charge as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then you cast 3rd level invisibility on you and Rojo.
Can
Then
your
Roja
pet
can
activate
cast-
magic items? Is that a thing?
Yes, this specific item he can.
Huh. Cool. I have
It's
a one-time
special
use
art
item that
specific.
is just dust, and then everyone's invisible.
Mist of the
Ooh.
Spirit.
Yeah, I just
Yes.
need to be careful with my spell slots because that's also where most of my damage comes from.
I have something from my druid class, and I can
Yeah.
use it once until I finish a short or long rest. So
I think if we activate the invisibility Pass Without Trace after half an hour, we still have half an hour till the front gate and then 10 more minutes
I
till the
would,
back gate, and then at least we're
Okay.
invisible.
I mean, sure. I mean, we can do it like once we get to those 10 minutes, right? Like, it's an hour of normal travel. I'm assuming we're not going to run into random fuck all people. Also, it's dark, which means we already have advantage on stealth to a certain extent.
Not
Mhm.
good.
true.
Were you going to say something,
Yeah.
Liam?
No, I was saying yes to a question. So there's there'll be no like random encounters up to that point.
Yeah.
Shoot, fuck up.
So maybe
So
just like
what's-
for the last 10 minutes, then we get to the gate.
Yep.
We try to force it open.
And then-
Then we have 15 minutes because I'm assuming opening a gate's not an attack technically, so invisibility wouldn't break.
Nope. Pushing an object wouldn't break it.
And then we have like 15 minutes to try to ambush something or someone, but it's only going to work once because I'm assuming the invisibility drops the moment we attack.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that would be the
Back
plan
on
then.
cast a spell.
So
Okay.
we're using Pass Out of Trace, my 3rd level invisibility,
Okay.
and 3 charges of your item.
Spell
Right?
storing item. Yep.
So pass without trace.
Just hold on. We'll do the hour of travel first, Rojo, because
Oh, yeah.
otherwise you never know that Liam does something to screw us over.
He wouldn't
And
dare.
he's smiling too much already, so you know. It's almost like I have 10 years of experience being a DM or something.
Crazy.
No.
Right, so you start traveling north. You
Mhm.
say goodbye to the old man, and also Professor, that little map and the little thing he gave
Did
you.
we ask the name
Because
of
he
the-
asked to make it out for you, so he wrote down your name and has put the Tinker.
Yes. Haha, you see? I'm the professor. He's the tinker.
Okay, he's the thinker.
I so heavily want to put an H in that name. God.
No, he's not the thinker. He's the
Just,
Tinker.
just to screw with the professor. Anyway, go for it.
Eventually, you might meet the tailor or the soldier.
Tinker, tailor, spy,
What?
soldier, spy.
I'm the certain victor.
Yes.
Actually,
So
fuck
you,
it.
you start
Since
traveling
we
north.
have, yeah, I have spell slots. I have stone charges enough on a long rest. Let's just all go invisible until we are within 10 minutes. I use 5 more charges and we're all invisible. Because this is too high risk of situation.
Right, so you start traveling north.
Yeah.
About roughly an hour, as you predicted. Nothing happens over that hour.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
But you do, as you start to get closer to where the Tinker marked your map, you start to notice a slight, because it's getting dark, it's quite easy for anyone to notice. You can just about see a small glow of light over a ridge on the side of the mountain. And this you assume is the main gate. So are you going for the main gate, or are you going to go past it to try and find the back entrance?
I think the plan was to go to the back, right?
Back entrance,
Go
right?
to the back. Okay. So as you are now going to start trying to sneak past it. So I will
Yeah.
need all of you to roll stealth checks.
So this is where we invis.
Yeah.
Pass out trace, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pass
So
out
all,
trace
so
first.
all with advantage and all at plus 10.
Woohoo.
All right.
An extra plus 10. Unless you have disadvantage on a stealth roll already.
No.
Nope.
Not anymore.
So
In fact, I even have advantage already, so I get double advantage.
God
Not how
damn
it works,
it.
but yeah.
Why didn't it roll with advantage?
Hold on.
26, 26.
I mean, it's not like you need it. You got a 27.
Yeah,
do
but
I
still.
cast the
can
pass
get higher,
without
I
trace
guess.
now? Yeah.
Yeah.
34.
I assume so, yeah.
34.
That's what we.
Goals.
So a
for
plus
God
10
damn.
Anyhow. 27
and
is the highest.
advantage.
Oh, what was that with disadvantage?
Wait, why
'Cause you have
did I roll
advantage
with
from
this?
you have advantage from stealth.
I have advantage from being invisible and from the cloak of elvenkind.
So you just rolled it with disadvantage though.
Yeah, I don't know why.
So
But anyhow.
it's
So
plus
it's
6
te-
to
so
26.
So it's 26
It's
instead.
26 it is.
So 27 and 26, 34, 26.
Wait, my pets.
Yeah,
30 flat.
Nice.
I have splint
Right, so-
armor on bitches and I'm stealthier than all you.
Yeah, I was about to
So-
ask what armor
yeah.
are you wearing, and then it's just
Yeah, he's wearing a
fucking-
splint. It was funny when we were. Oh, we'll talk about it afterwards. But yeah. So you all very sneaky, absolutely no problem. There, as you're going past what looks like a ramp leading up to the front entrance, you see two drows standing there with spears, with a spear, one with a spear and one with a halberd, just standing there looking out towards what would be the shores of Lake Est. But they're just standing there keeping guard. So you know where they are now for definite.
Great.
And where you continue past, keep going past around there to where the other mark was. I'll need you all to make perception checks to try and find this gap in the rocks that he described.
I am not going to guide myself because then
No,
I
you're
lose
not.
my
Yeah.
invisibility.
Oh
it-
yeah, okay.
Don't.
Disadvantage
Don't guide, okay.
because it's dark or not?
If you
I
don't
do.
have dark vision, then yes, disadvantage. If you do have dark vision, then
Oh.
not.
Then I
Sorry.
just flat roll it.
But even with the lights?
I'm
if
assuming you're not actually
Dude.
holding the line, like you keep it hidden.
Yeah, hidden, but
Well, then
then you wouldn't have the benefit of the light. No.
You don't want to randomly start flashbanging.
the
27.
disadvantage. I'm gonna roll again.
The pet.
So
the pet
17.
So a
Has a, pet
7.
has a, the pet has a 23.
All right. You're okay. After about 5 to 10 minutes, Victor manages to find what he believes to be the location that the Tinker described. The gap in the rocks that look like almost look like a top of a roof. Do you want to climb in to see if you are right?
Do I spot anything that shouldn't be there?
Make another perception check. Because first you were just looking for the place. Now you're investigating it with your eyes.
Ooh. Ooh. I mean, he has a +9, so
25.
What?
I'm 25. No, you'll find there doesn't seem to be anything that shouldn't be there. After all, the Tinker said he even went in there and he was fine.
Okay, then I'm going to just slowly go up to the place, kind of look down. Is it
You
a
look
zip?
through.
Oh, yeah,
Sorry,
true.
no, it's just a rocks in it. But as you look in, because you
Mhm.
couldn't see from being outside, but as you look in and your eyes start to adjust, you just see. It looks like a corridor
Mhm.
with dirt floors, rocks of the mountain on the right, but on the left-hand side, as you're looking in, you see carved wall that looked like it was built, but it's very dark. There are no torches. There's nothing. It's very dark, and it almost looks like this little place had been forgotten. And you're confident that you have found the back entrance.
Okay.
Could be.
What's past this back entrance, we will find out
Well,
next time.
Ah!
he did the thing. He did the
He did the
cliffhanger.
thingy.
Yeah, as it is now, quarter past
But,
10 for you guys.
yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
true.
So how
I
much
just
did
wanted to get to
we?
that point.
How much did we derail already? Did you? You probably expected us to get way further, right?
As we managed to. Oh, shit.
As we managed to shit, I didn't take a shit. What?
What's that plug's combination?
Not
I can't
yet.
hear anyone. Yeah, as we got to that point, you only about 10 minutes behind.
Oh shit!
Okay,
Damn.
fine.
You learned from
Fine.
last time that we fuck around too much.
Yes. Yes, we do.
Yes.
I
But,
think we did
yes.
fine. Basically.
Sorry?
I think we did fine. We didn't derail.
Too
No?
much.
Too much.
What
Just a little
could
bit
have fucked
fucking
it
around.
up massively was the following the trail. Had Alicia messed up that second
Well, yeah.
survival check, you did just enough. The DC was 16. You beat it by 2. Had you gone below that, you would have lost the trail, and you would have gotten lost. You would have gone
Lost
to
in
the
the
wrong part.
woods.
You would have gone to the wrong part of the mountain. Instead of being where you are, you would have ended up somewhere down here.
You do realize we're still streaming, right?
Yes, I know. But yeah, so next time we will find out what's through the secret entrance, and also next week I would have leveled up in real life.
Hey!
Happy birthday! I guess. I think that was I think that's
You're
what that means.
level
Old but gold.
45 adventurer now.
No, I'm a level 36 depressed
Hey,
human.
be happy I said 60.
Shut up. Yes. Yes. So
Understandable.
see you next Tuesday to find out what's inside.
You're also
Bye-bye.
good.
All right.
Bye.
Goodbye.
And may the spirits guide you.